It's about time that we relook and reevaluate what we've been doing. We've pretty much just kind of figured that everybody was on the same page, so we'll just, after a year and a half, we'll just start over again. Just, open the doors, everybody goes in the classroom, and guess what? We have class. Hasn't been that way. A lot of you have been kind of on your own for a little while. Some of you also lost touch of what the high school experience really is. And what we want to do is we want to reboot or restart. Well, where would you want to restart, for goodness sakes? Well, it's kind of ironic that I was getting prepared for this video, and one of the things I was doing is I wanted to make sure that we had, all the good sound and everything was in order. So what I did is I upgraded some of my software in my computer. And as I'm trying to click on a particular part of getting this thing to run properly, it starts to slow down. And then all of a sudden some of the pictures turn a little different color. And it just wasn't running very smoothly. So I went to a different site, I clicked on that button, and then all of a sudden, yep, you guessed it, it all locked up. Nothing could help me. But some of you nerds out there, what is the first thing you do when your computer starts going down? What was that? Yeah, exactly. You reboot it. You restart it. You allow it to be able to get fixed and repaired, because it was getting bogged down and there was firmware to be attached and corrupt files and data. And yeah, there's a lot of stuff getting in the way. But when you restart something, you're clearing the memory so it's not eating up all of your RAM, for instance. And even by closing some of the apps and also restarting it, it allows the memory to come back. It allows the peripherals and maybe the hardware issues to come back to you. See, we've forgotten a lot being away for 18 months. So we want to improve your performance. We want to make sure that you're not bogged down. We want to make sure you get the right information. And by doing that, we need to restart. You've forgotten a little bit about, for instance, what's our mission statement? What kind of vision did you have? What were your goals that you wanted to accomplish in high school? And I really enjoyed, before I was making this, I was enjoying what some of your expectations were when you first came back. And you expected to be able to go to the football game and watch our football team and do all of the great things that you wanted to do, and you felt shortchanged. But what we have done is we have forgotten the things that makes Woodland High, Woodland High. Well, one of those things we want to refresh your memory about is the mission that Woodland High has. The mission of Woodland High School is to provide and advocate for a quality educational program for all of its students, which emphasizes high expectations, personal responsibility, and clear academic standards. Our goal as a school is to ensure safe learning environment, promoting ethical and responsible citizenship while building community and parent partnerships. You should understand that the mission and vision statements help the employees as well as students, staff, and faculty focus in on what's important to them as a whole. What are we going to give back to the community? How are we going to get involved in the things that happen at our school or at our business or at our organizations that we're involved in? These statements are critical for us to be able to kind of go forward, to understand where we stand in our community. Now, I've already told you about the mission statement, but the vision statement is very short and to the point. Woodland High School graduates are responsible and involved global citizens who pursue lifelong learning. To be a lifelong learner is one that pays lots of dividends. Successful people never stop learning. You won't ever stop learning if you commit yourself to continually looking at what you can do to improve your education. It never stops. We now know that mission statements, vision statements are all extremely important to guide and direct us in the right way. But also those two things also are important to us. Now, you've heard of all the negative things that we've gone through, the TikTok challenges, the tardies, the computer issues. It goes on and on and on of all the things that have been kind of negative. But we need to understand that those two things also help us decide on a goal. Because all of the members here at Woodland High School have a goal, whether you know it or not. But you've heard them before. The 3 Ps: positive, productive, and professional. All those negative things that I've just talked about, they're not positive, they're not productive, and nowhere are they professional. That's where we need to be, folks. We need to be able to, day after day, have this a positive, productive, and professional attitude about us. So now what? Today, during each period, we'll be discussing our school expectation with each of you. In addition, we'll provide some of your peers' insights, and in your classes, you will have the opportunity to learn about expectations within your classroom, and then you and your classmates will have the opportunity to launch into the second semester grounded in excellence.